Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going in with my second Halloween tutorial of the year, and that's this werewolf look right here, which is actually inspired by Chrisspy's tutorial last year. And it's super easy, and if you want to see how I got it, then please keep watching. So firstly, obviously we have to go in with our foundation, and I decided to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless for today, just because it's super matte and full coverage, which is perfect for this look. And then I just go in and blend all of that with my new Mikasa Beauty Lemon Drop sponge, which is basically like the Beauty Blender or Real Technique sponge. You know the drill, you just get it wet and then use it to blend out your foundation, and it gives the best finish. So I really needed my brows to stay in place today, so I decided to use the soap trick that I've seen people do online. And you just take a bit of Fix Plus, spray your spoolie, put it in the soap, and then just brush your hairs. And I'm brushing them upwards because I want them to look a little bit unruly for this look. And I swear, soap is the only thing that gets them to stick up like that. Like, even my brow gel can't make it stay like that. It's crazy. And to fill in my brows, I decided to go with my Anastasia Brow Pomade in soft brown. And using the brush, I just felt like it would be easier to create that kind of like messier look. You want to make sure that you're like flicking the brush upwards and kind of releasing pressure as you do, just so that you get that kind of really like crazy looking unruly brow. At this point I did just go in with my brow wiz as well, just to fill in any areas that I felt like the pomade didn't get to. And you know we still got a highlight even in Halloween tutorials, so I'm just going with my Maybelline Adri concealer, and I'm taking it down and like quite a lot around the top of my lip, just because I want to create that more animal-like features. And then I took it quite thick like down the middle of my nose, because rather than pinching in the nose and making it look smaller, I actually wanted to make it look a little bit wider for this. And then obviously just blending that out with the damp sponge. And then obviously you have to go in and set that, so I'm just using my Soap & Glory Instant Retouch Powder and this little Real Techniques brush, and making sure that I set all of the places we just highlighted, because I don't want any creasage or oiliness to break through. And then before we contour with any powders, I'm just making sure that I'm setting the rest of my face as well. So now it's time for contour, and I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And first I do go in with the middle warmer shade, but as you see in a minute I do go in with the cooler shade afterwards, just to get more of that sunken in appearance. So I'm dragging it down quite low to the sides of my mouth, just to give that really kind of gaunt, like I'm trying to like lengthen the face almost, kind of like a werewolf. And then bring that around the temples as well, and down the sides of the nose. You want to do that quite wide as well, because we do want to make our nose look a little bit wider. And then on the jawline, of course. I'm taking the contour down quite low on my forehead, just because we're going to put little hair strokes there in a minute, just to give the appearance of fur on our face. Now I can't lie, this is probably the most tedious part of the whole look, which is going in and trying to make the little hair strokes, where I'm just using the same brush that I used for my brows. It's a little Anastasia eyebrow brush, and I'm taking that same pomade, but I do end up spraying a little bit of Fix Plus in the lid, just to get it a little bit more watery, to make it easier to work on the face, because I did find that it kind of dragged a little bit on my face because it wasn't wet enough, but once I mixed it with the Fix Plus it was absolutely fine. Just do light strokes and build it up as much as you want. I feel like the more time that you take on this, the better it will look. And then after we've spent an age doing all of that fur on our face, it's not over yet. So I'm just taking a bit of Makeup Geek Americano and putting it all in my hairline, just because I felt like there was too much of a gap between like the hairs that I was trying to create and then like my hairline. And I also just dragged it into my contour as well, just to deepen it up a little bit more, and along the sides of my nose and into my eye socket as well. So at this point I just took the same dip brow pomade and mixed it with a bit of Fix Plus and then drew on my nose. And then of course you can't forget to add the little hairs on the sides of the contour on the nose as well. Then using my Anastasia Brow Wiz, I just drew the little dots above my mouth, like where the whiskers would go, and literally I just like pressed it into the skin and it left like a tiny little dot, which was perfect. And I think I did like 5 or something on each side, but you could just do whatever you want, go with it. I didn't bother putting whiskers on though, because I feel like that's more of a cat-like look, so I just left it at this. Now it's time to go in with the eye makeup, and I'm just taking Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream as my transition shade and a big fluffy brush. And then I do also pick up Latte and take that into the crease as well, just to give it a really nice smooth transition for the darker shade that we're going to take in. Now this is like a super easy eye look. I'm just taking Makeup Geek's Americano, and this is the last shade that we're using for our eyes. And I kind of bring that quite far in to almost like the sides of my nose, just so it kind of merges down with that contour, and then I drag it out quite far as well, just to give a really nice smoky brown eye. With this you just kind of have to keep blending and building up the intensity to the amount that you like it. I just wanted it to be quite dark on the eyes, just because you want them to be kind of like, I don't know, demonic or scary for Halloween. And then I do just drag that down on the lid as well. I don't actually use any packing motions for this, I just keep going back and forth with the same brush, because who has time to wash a million brushes, let's be honest. And then make sure that you just go back and make sure it's all blended, and then kind of just like bring it out. And then I'm just using my NYX liquid liner and doing a little wing. Then to really smoke out this look, I'm just taking a brown eye pencil and taking that into the waterline and really kind of smudging it out almost towards the bottom, and then we'll go in afterwards with a pencil brush and some more of that Americano shade and blend all of that out. Then just a quick coat of mascara before we add the falsies. The falsies that I decided to go in for this look were the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes, just because they're like really wispy, and I don't know, I just felt like with all like the fake hairs and stuff on my face that kind of would just go with this look, so that's why I decided to choose them. And I'm just popping them on with my tweezers. And then adding a little bit more mascara just to the bottom lashes this time. For the lips, I just kind of kept it pretty simple, just using the MAC lip liner in Chestnut. It's like a really nice dark brown, and I'm just filling in my entire lips with this. This look was actually so like quick and simple, apart from the little like finicky bit with the hairs, but like I feel like if you're someone who is brave enough to wear contacts, that would really like finish this look off. If you had like, you know, like the fluorescent like yellow contacts, it would look so cool. So that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!